Hello and welcome to the Investing Iguana, where we help you make sense of your money and plan for your retirement. I'm your host, Iggy, and today we're going to talk about CPF Life versus Retirement Sum Scheme, RSS. What's the difference between these two schemes and which one is better for you? If you're a Singaporean or a permanent resident, you probably know that CPF is a key pillar of our social security system. It helps us save for our retirement, housing, and healthcare needs. But do you know how CPF works when it comes to providing monthly payouts in your golden years? There are actually two schemes under CPF that do this, CPF Life and RSS. Depending on when you were born and how much savings you have in your retirement account, RA, you may be on either one of these schemes. But what are they and how do they differ? Let's start with the older scheme, RSS. This was introduced in 1987 and it provides monthly payouts from your payout eligibility age, PEA, which is 65 from 2018 onwards. The payouts will last until you reach age 90 or until your RA savings run out, whichever is earlier. The amount of payouts you receive depends on how much savings you have in your RA when you reach 55. There are three tiers of retirement sums: basic, full, and enhanced. The higher the retirement sum, the higher the payouts. For example, if you turned 55 in 2020 and had $90,500 in your RA, which is the basic retirement sum, you would receive monthly payouts of $740 to $800 from age 65 to 90. But what if you live beyond 90? Well, that's where CPF Life comes in. CPF Life was introduced in 2009 to address the issue of increasing life expectancy. It provides monthly payouts for life, so you don't have to worry about outliving your savings. CPF Life works similarly to RSS in terms of payout eligibility age and retirement sums. However, instead of using your RA savings to pay you directly, CPF Life uses them to buy an annuity plan that guarantees lifelong payouts. There are three types of CPF Life plans: standard, basic, and escalating. The main difference is how they balance between the amount of payouts and the amount of bequest, the money left in your RA when you pass away. For example, if you turned 55 in 2020 and had $90,500 in your RA, which is the basic retirement sum, you could choose between these three CPF Life plans. 1. Standard plan. This gives you the highest monthly payouts but the lowest bequest. You would receive monthly payouts of $740 to $800 for life. 2. Basic plan. This gives you lower monthly payouts but higher bequest. You would receive monthly payouts of $670 to $720 for life. 3. Escalating plan. This gives you the lowest monthly payouts at the start, but they increase by 2% every year to keep up with inflation. You would also have a moderate bequest. You would receive monthly payouts of $560 to $600 at age 65, increasing to $840 to $900 at age 85. So which scheme should you choose? Well, that depends on your personal preferences and circumstances. Here are some factors to consider. A. Your life expectancy. If you expect to live longer than average, CPF Life may be a better option as it provides payouts for life. However, if you have health issues or a family history of shorter lifespan, RSS may be more suitable as it allows you to use up your savings faster. B. Your legacy wishes. If you want to leave more money for your loved ones after you pass away, RSS or CPF Life Basic Plan may be more appealing as they have higher bequests. However, if you don't have any dependents or beneficiaries, CPF Life Standard Plan or Escalating Plan may be more attractive as they give you higher payouts while you're alive. C. Your spending needs. If you have a fixed budget and need a steady income stream, CPF Life Standard Plan or RSS may be more suitable as they provide consistent payouts. However, if you have a flexible budget and want to hedge against inflation, CPF Life Escalating Plan may be more appropriate as it increases your payouts over time. Of course, these are not the only factors to consider. You should also take into account your other sources of income, such as investments or part-time work, as well as your expenses, such as housing or healthcare. You should also review your retirement plan regularly and make adjustments as needed. If you're still unsure about which scheme or plan to choose, you can always consult a financial planner or use online tools to compare and calculate your options. You can also review your retirement plan regularly and make changes as needed. Some factors to consider when reviewing your retirement plan are: 1. Keep your investments on track. Markets fluctuate constantly, so you may need to rebalance your portfolio or adjust your asset allocation to suit your risk appetite and goals. 2. Protect your income now and in retirement. Consider life insurance to guarantee your income will be replaced if something happens to you. You may also want to look into disability income insurance or long-term care insurance to cover your expenses if you become unable to work or take care of yourself. 3. Maximize tax efficiency. Tax efficiency means paying the least amount of tax you must pay. You can do this by using tax-advantaged accounts such as SRS, CPF, or Supplementary Retirement Scheme, SRS, to save for retirement. You can also use tax relief schemes such as CPF top-ups, cash top-ups, or voluntary contributions to reduce your taxable income. 4. Consider your family's needs. If you have dependents or beneficiaries, you may want to ensure that they are well taken care of in case of your demise. You can do this by nominating them as beneficiaries for your CPF accounts, insurance policies, or annuity plans. You can also make a will or set up a trust to distribute your assets according to your wishes. Remember, retirement planning is not a one-time affair. It's an ongoing process that requires constant monitoring and updating. By doing so, you can ensure that you have enough savings and income to enjoy a comfortable and fulfilling retirement. That's all for today's episode of the Investing Iguana. I hope you learned something new and useful about CPF Life versus RSS. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more financial tips and insights. We hope this video has been helpful and informative. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos on personal finance and investing. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future uploads. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below and we'll try our best to answer them. And if you have any suggestions for topics that you want us to cover in our next video, please let us know as well. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next one.